Yep, you know what it is. It's your boy, Mr. Real Talk Cowboy. What's up, Cowboy Nation? Are y'all ready for another season? I am pumped. I am ready. Still hurt from the last season and how it ended. I had high expectations, but guess what? Last season was behind us. Now we're looking forward to a new season. I'm not going to dwell on the past, but we'll use some of the past to talk about what's happening in this new season. Still, concerned about, the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones not signing CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott to an extension. We all know as Cowboy fans that Jerry Jones should have been signed Dak to an extension, but the longer he waited, other quarterbacks that's not even better than him has gotten big paydays. So guess what, Jerry Jones? Now you either pay the man because there's nobody out there right now that is better than him, and I feel you should go ahead and pay him, right? But if he doesn't pay him, then what's your plan B, Jerry Jones? Again, CeeDee Lamb, you look at his stats, I feel that he is top 2, top 3 at the least, wide receiver in the NFL. If you, according to his stats, his production with the Dallas Cowboys, I don't know what's going on. As we all like to say, or know, Jerry Jones takes care of his homegrown boys. And what I mean by homegrown is, the ones we pick in the draft. We like to take care of them, right? He's not someone that we got off another team. So, kind of worried there, but, I just think maybe this is some type of, a lot of us fans and a lot of fans on the outside of the Dallas Cowboy Nation don't like Jerry Jones. But me, with my business background, he's a businessman, and he's darn good at marketing. He knows how to keep the NFL and its fans talking about the Dallas Cowboys, even when we didn't even go to the Super Bowl. People were still talking about us, right? On the off season, you heard about a few teams here and there, but guess what? All the commentators, the sports shows, content creators that are not even Dallas Cowboy content creators are still talking about our Dallas Cowboys. So they love to hate us, and to be real, they make money off talking about us. So let's keep it real, So hey, I'm excited. Towards the end of last season, I built my studio down here in the basement of my home. I'm so happy to be back in the studio. I think the last show or two I was in my office, but hey, I'm back in the studio. And I'm just ready to work, ready to see our Dallas Cowboys put in work. See some of the new players that we have drafted, have signed, get in to see what this year's Dallas Cowboy team look like. The year that is Mike McCarthy's last year on the contract. You bring in one of the Dallas Cowboy legend coaches. I'm getting old, you all bear with me. But bringing him in as a new defensive coordinator, because Dan Quinn is now a part of the Washington Redskins. He's a head coach. So just to see how they build upon that, and just different things, talking about, how we feel as fans, about our Cowboys. Everything is not peaches and cream over here. And if you've been a Dallas Cowboy fan as long as I have, it's been a long time coming. I was spoiled in the 90s. And now we're in this drought, man. But guess what? If you could be a Commander fan, and you could be fans of some of those teams that never won a Super Bowl, you be an Eagle fan. You just won your first one. Took you 60 years to get it, right? I'm sticking by my team. I'm not changing. I love my Dallas Cowboys. I don't agree with everything that goes on or that's done in the organization. But guess what? They're my Cowboys, and I'm still rooting for them. So tune in. I'll send those notifications out to let you know that Mr. Real Talk Cowboy is about to be on your social media airwaves, talking, chatting it up. If this is your first time, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, known as Twitter, on your YouTube, Twitch, wherever you find me, I'm there, talking about our beloved Dallas Cowboys with an unbiased, information coming to you. It's a little biased, right? Because that's my team, right? But I'm not going to sugarcoat anything that's going on, or they'll be all right. We're going to talk about it. I know some fans move on. That was last game. It's a new game. You're right to a certain extent. That game was last week. Let's move on. But in order to get better, you have to build on the things that you've done well, and look at the things you didn't do well and try to see what you can do to avoid it the next game, right? Because each game is different with a different team. And, if you like me, a lot of stuff I saw was like, penalties. You can coach, right? But then penalties fall on the players. And if you look at one or two games, you start seeing them like, hey, coaches, what are you doing? What are you doing to speak or motivate your team about these penalties? And then you got to go to the players like, hey, some of these penalties, man, you can control this. Your false start, your illegal formation, just different things like that. So, I'm excited about the new season. I know our first preseason is today. So I'm excited about that. Playing the Rams. We should be starting now. I'm about to turn it on myself and watch it. And then just to go back when I had my little brain freeze, or however you want to call it. Our defensive coordinator, Mike Zimmer, he's been with the Dallas Cowboys before. So I'm looking to see, I feel like he has that old school style coaching, and I'm just waiting to see what he's going to do with this defense. Our defense was good, not good enough to get the job done, but they were good. Had some injuries, and coming into this season here, we didn't already have some big injuries that we have to either play through with our new guys or find some people to fill the hole at least. But just build upon some success that he had from Dan Quinn. Like I said, Dan Quinn is gone now. Not hating on him. He had done some great things, some things I didn't understand what he was doing. But hey, they get millions of dollars to coach. That's why I'm on the sideline looking in, right? But yeah, doing a lot of giveaways this season. Plan to be at least 2 of the games this season. I try to report a little live there. So it's going to be an exciting season, man. This is my second season that I started at the beginning of the season. I'm not for sure I did. I did start at the beginning of the season doing draft. I didn't do, a draft show this year. But I'm back on it. And it gets better. And I thank you all for supporting me, sticking by me. And let's go Cowboys.